back.
Welcome back to Context is Never Crucial to Understand a Story.
You didn't need to know how I got here. That's all that's important.
Well, we've been watching some of that video.
Everyone knows that Family Guy can pick up the whole story because it has no context to it, right?
I hate Family Guy's cutaway jokes sometimes.
They really are kind of the death. The more cutaway gags you do,
And shows like Family Guy, there is no story. It is just a slice of life. Nothingness.
Yeah, pretty much. It's supposed to, like, if you listen to the title sequence to it, which I know that's asking a lot of you.
It seems today like all you see is
violence in movies, on sex on TV. Where are those good old family values on which we used to rely? It's supposed to be like it's a parody of like the old like television of like
Family Guy slice of life.
No, no.
That's pretty good.
Do we want to talk about that? Should we inform Kate on?
Do you want to talk about Uzaki-chan? No, you're not.
No, we can't. All right, let's take a vote. Okay.
All in favor. All against. Dang it, not voting.
We'll make it quick. They made a there's a new anime coming out called Uzaki-chan. It's about two college kids. One of them is a small girl with comedically large boobs, and everyone got upset about it, and all the Twitter artists are like, "Here, I fixed it."
Oh, I remember that. Because then they were like, they did
it's
like a parody of
pedophilia,
Western
but it's really not.
Versus Eastern artists.
I love the. There was a disgusting picture of someone tried fixing it, and he's like, all right, if you're gonna make fun of Uzaki-chan, let's make fun of yours. The finger's like longer than the forearm on this picture.
I mean, Japan really does need to kind of like watch itself in a little like.
But they're college. It's not a lolly. It's not.
Yeah, she's 19.
It's a college
but it
student.
Purposely makes it look like 19-year-olds have like. That can either be like an adult or it can still look like a kid. It's kind of like a transitional area. So like, if you're gonna do an adult, just do an adult. Like, is that so bad?
It is weird, but I think people get all huffy about it for no reason.
It's our mom. All right, what was IDubbbz? Revler, this is your mother. How are you doing?
Is that McGordon?
Wow, you're already on Route 7. You've gone quite far. Say, how are you, Pokemon? You can't get that far all by yourself, you know. It's all thanks to your Pokemon. Don't forget to take care of them. Am I being too serious?
Why is Robert just standing there
so.
with like a smile?
Senior trainer mom, signing off.
That was a
senior trainer mom.
That's a cringy line.
Yeah, but like, think about it. What does that mean? Senior trainer. I wonder what she did that potentially made her qualify as a veteran trainer. It's interesting. Why is she packing things when we arrive in this town? Are we new here? Where did we come from?
Is she one of the
Am I
previous
pogging right now?
champions or what? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Really?
Okay.
That's a thing you can do?
Yeah,
Am I pogging right now?
Okay, can you please give me some context?
He's indeed pogging right now.
Doing the face.
He's doing the pog face.
Can you give me some context? Cause
Or Mama's Magorda.
Oh, cool.
Right. Gay people and McDragon.
Is that for ours or is this the game? Like, is that actually the sin of female champion?
What? No.
You're talking about our story?
Yes. Yes.
This is supposed to take place like.
Are you asking if she's Dawn? She's not Dawn.
No, I was talking about like the main character.
No, she is Magorda.
Well, I didn't know. I thought you were referring to like a part of the actual game story.
No, it just ties really well into that.
Hey, Twist Mountain.
What is that? Where's the tower? Are we supposed to go to the tower?
Are we going to another cave? Oh boy!
Alright, here we go. What? Blocking the path? What?
No, Kat, I don't even understand what you
Ew,
said.
it's a hillbilly.
One thing I don't get about Uzaki-chan is why are people getting so mad about it? There have been so much worse anime.
Yes.
Like, if you're gonna get mad about something, I mean, like you what? You want to go watch Interspecies Reviewers?
Well, the thing
Apparently,
is,
Interspecies Reviewers is
the
actually
thing is, it's like,
No, don't do that.
what is Japan focused on when they're making animation? What are they focused on? Are they focused on storytelling, or are they focused on making porn, like diet porn?
Some are, some aren't.
Well, the thing is, like, it's not even some are, some
The
aren't.
saddest
It's
thing
like,
is-
it's a gradient.
The saddest thing is
It's a
you
very
can just
thick gradient.
you can tell from a glance like what the focus of the series is
Yeah.
gonna be.
by the art.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Usually
Like Dr.
people-
Stone, that was a really good show.
coming out gay
Yeah.
people.
Well, you know one thing about the artist of the story?
What?
He draws
Well then,
I mean, think about Kohaku.
she's like, whoa. Girls exist, you know.
They don't.
No, they don't. I don't. We've already
Dude,
talked about
that's why I said the worst thing about the e-girl is the term e-girl, because that implies the existence of a physical offline girl.
That implies the
Which
existence
does
of
not
an e-boy.
No, that implies the existence of a girl, which doesn't exist.
They don't.
They just don't. They just exist on the internet. Like, hey,
I like to believe that there are like weird 40-year-old like sweaty nickers like that's a real girl. Never talked to one of them. My
you're a
mother.
real girl.
Dude, it's exactly like the beginning of SAO whenever he makes them all their real face and their real body. And like before it was like 50
Wait, okay.
guys and girls, and then there was like one.
Oh,
type
SAO
of
abridged.
girls.
Yeah.
I have to.
No, that's not even a bridge.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no.
in the actual series. So
that is one thing I'll give it credit for. Whenever it changed people back to their like realistic forms, more of the girls transformed back into guys.
Yeah.
What?
And
Because
at
in
the beginning of
SAO,
Sword
he
Art
gets rid of
Online-
everyone's like online persona,
Avatar.
and they all go back to normal. So all the girls, some girls start transforming into guys.
Not
'cause they're
some,
guys.
most. The vast majority of the girls turn back into guys.
That's pretty funny, actually. I'll
There
give
was-
it credit. I'll give it credit. That's one thing.
Oh
I
my
they,
gosh.
they really nail the accuracy of like.
There's
online
one cool.
personas.
Oh man.
Do you
I
need to go that way?
No, I
Where's-
don't like this concept of walking on these.
Here,
things.
maybe it's just the wrong way. Go back.
I'm sure.
So you
No,
just
I'm
go
supposed to go
straight.
north.
Yeah, no walk.
Very popular science.
There's a guy hiding in the grass. We didn't even make it to one. Oh,
Right
Mothin.
next to him.
That's cool.
I'm pretty sure we're right next to him.
Stomp it.
I don't like him. Man.
Oh, he's probably.
I couldn't find it. There's a clip where there's like before they change back. There's like a beautiful girl hanging under like this handsome guy,
And
and
then-
he's like, "Don't worry, I'll protect you." And then they go back and it's both really short, overweight dudes, and you're just like, "What the fuck?"
Is this a heel house or what is this? Oh.
You. There we
That's
go.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a heel house, which I don't get because we literally
I'll give
just
us a-
entered the room.
I'll give SAO credit for that. That is funny.
I like SAO. I'm not gonna.
I
pretend,
don't, but I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna
I'm
pretend
gonna
like it is an
hate you for
award-worthy show. I'm not-
See,
it's
we can-
purely guilty pleasure. Other than the newer seasons, the newer seasons are actually good.
but it's not gonna evolve into numbers.
We need some kind of thing to beat psychic. We don't have any types. that
Okay,
beat
well,
psychic.
Bug and Dark do that.
Why psychic?
And because psychic is a very prominent type.
I thought you were talking about that secret leader.
Does Ed Bashwa have this? That's where you need to go.
No, I'm just saying we don't have any type.
Let's see what's in the tower. We might bless us.
We
with
have to go in the tower because.
Might bless us with an awesome Pokemon. This is like Lavender Town Light, right?
I don't know, is it?
Those
We
are
have to
all
beat this
tombstones.
tower, don't we?
Oh,
we have to ring the bell before we can do the gym or something like that.
Yeah.
We can watch say yeah.
Well, guys, we just skip into the video. You don't need context.
Exactly.
What a snowy bird. What a snowy
Why is he so
bird.
chilly?
Yeah.
Get him a blanket.
Yeah, you guys are so concerned for that one bird.
I know.
I don't want him to get cold. At this time of year,
If you're cold, they are cold. Put them in your mouth.
By the way,
I don't
a myth
redact that,
has been,
please.
myth has been disproven recently.
What myth?
There was a myth, a rumor going
We need
around
that.
that
We
if
need
you
to
said
be
that if you said COVID or 19 on YouTube, it would automatically demonetized.
Does it not?
It does not.
COVID,
A very popular YouTuber did like a video where he says nothing but that for 30 minutes, and like it never got demonetized.
Coronavirus.
Stop.
The government is concealing data from the American.
Okay, but you cannot say that. That does violate the terms of service.
To discuss this,
According
we
to
need to
YouTube,
talk about
that is just as bad as nudity.
parallel universes.
Ah, Kyle's that bullying? That's just as bad. It's bullying. You're making fun of Pan and Koic.
I said parallel universe.
Yeah, that's his thing he said. He doesn't like it, strong
That is a psychic bug. So it'll do like normal damage.
Kyle, no. Neither of those types are correct.
No, okay.
Poison dark.
No, not even that. He's
No,
dark
it's Bug.
brown.
No, it's Bug.
Dark ground guy?
What type is this boy?
It's Bug. Okay,
don't know.
I said psychic out loud because I just saw the
He's
purple.
not psychic.
I saw the purple and I assumed, yeah, it's poison bug, right?
I know, because I used psychic and it didn't work, so he's dark. Poison dark.
That's so weird.
Poison dark.
But it evolves from like Scorpy, which
Poison
is a bug.
dark. Poison dark. Karate chop.
Drapion. Poison dark, yeah.
Yes.
Poison
so,
dark.
So
Wow.
karate chop should do about neutral damage.
We need this guy on our team. He's the ultimate psychic counter.
A dark type is a good side counter, but he's true poison because he's using poison power.
It's
power
fine,
and poison moves. He doesn't have any dark type moves. Dude, minimize. Are you kidding me?
Can't we teach one of our guys like Crunch?
Stop using minimize.
Makes it harder to hit.
Yeah, they're spamming minimize. Yeah, we should run.
Use Aura Sphere.
No, this is a
trainer
team.
battle. Use Aura Sphere, it never misses.
Oh, right. Thank you for bringing about
No problem, that's what I'm here for.
Your hubris has been rewarded in
Funny.
kind.
Can't use him. Venus, you're basically moving.
Skull Bash.
I don't want to have to give him an extra turn. Minimize. We're stuck.
Can we just revive our guy?
He minimize spam, so we're gonna stop where we are. We can't make him.
This is why this is banned in competitive play, right?
Yeah, they banned sand attack and minimize with this exact.
'Cause that's
thing. You're
evasion.
playing the numbers game.
That's evasion.
Yeah, evasion stats.
I mean, to be fair, most Pokemon is a numbers game, but it's like, at least let me get my
Alright, Dragon Claw. Yes!
Yay!
Finally, and it's a good Pokemon that hits him. Enough? Not enough.
Night Days, that's a dark move.
Yeah, that's not a real
Sometimes gay people just do
Sometimes you need even further beyond
Oh,
What's the next stage of gay people?
oh yeah, by the way, gay people.
What's
switch
their
gen-
evolution?
Gay people switch genders.
Yeah, they do.
What is
that.
the gay people?
Yeah, they tend to do that sometimes.
What is the gay people evolutionary chart?
It starts off as a Bulbasaur. And it becomes a gay people.
Is there anything we can do? Because gay people's gonna die if we miss.
Kyle, if I do anything, it's that
No, that's a bad takeaway. A level 40,
Yeah.
200 health. Let's switch them out. Sharpedo. We have grass.
Guy, we die.
We have electricity.
Zap cannon.
It's not gonna hit.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Hubris.
Yes, it will.
Hubris.
Yes, it
It's not gonna
will.
hit.
Here we go. Get him. No.
Oh, instead of Aqua.
Get him. Get him. Give me money. Give me money.
Oh my god. Have you seen Black Mirror? That's one of like my favorite lines from
Yeah,
Black
so
Mirror.
Black Mirror is there's alright. Spoilers for Black Mirror. If you haven't seen it, you
But
wanna
here's the
see
thing,
it.
it's not a it's an anthology
Yeah,
show.
you don't watch
so
it in any
every
order.
episode-
Blah, blah, blah. Spoilers. If you
Yeah.
want to watch Black Mirror, don't listen because we can't guarantee you have or haven't seen this episode.
Yeah, well
So,
this is like
there's
later
an episode
season.
where a kid jacks off to child porn, but like a hacker uses his hacks to his webcam, gets footage of him, and then blackmails him for the whole episode.
Yeah.
And it continues and continues until you find out that multiple people are under this guy, this hacker's thumb, and basically that's how the whole thing is working. And it boils down to they have to rob a bank. The kid's like, he doesn't want to rob a bank. He's scared. So he goes in, he points the gun at the clerk, and he just goes, Gib. She goes, what? He goes, give me money.
And then he wets himself.
And then he wets himself. And so like he's just piss is trickling down his leg as he goes, give me money. And he's just like, would you like to put it in your bag? And he goes, yes. He takes off his bag and tosses it at her.
Oh my god.
Good
gosh.
scene.
One of my favorite real life things that has happened is that there's a guy robbing a bank, and instead of handing the clerk the bag, he handed the clerk the gun by mistake, and he ran away.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
As you do. Why'd you run into the
Because
grass?
there's a trainer right there. I don't want to fight him. We're weak and feeble.
Let's go golf ball Poe.
Why does he look
Feedback.
Drought.
What's the end of the episode? How does that resolve?
Oh, it was hilarious. Okay.
Oh yeah, so the moral of the story is...
You know the troll emoji face?
Don't trust people who are going to blackmail...
Brandon, you know this face? Like the troll
Yeah,
emoji?
hold on. I'll just tell them.
I'm just saying
The
that.
moral of the story is don't trust someone who's blackmailing you. If they're low enough to blackmail you, chances are they're low enough to backstab you. So he does everything the guy says.
Also, don't do anything that bad in the first place. Do something.
Yeah, he does everything the guy says, and at the very end of the episode, he releases all the information about it. So
the police find him. The mom calls. He's
police-
like, "What have you done, son?"
Yeah. And then like he sends everyone like there's a guy in it who's like been caught like with
Cheating.
cheating with a
With
prostitute.
his wife.
And like it's just it cuts to him and his
CEO
house,
of
and he's-
racism.
And he's CEO. Yeah. So
There's actually a CEO who gets like called out for racism.
yeah. So literally, all the information is revealed, and the guy reveals the information. Then he sends all the people he's been blackmailing.
Like the actual troll
he sends
emoji.
them just a troll face. And
It's
that's
the
it.
actual troll
That's the
face.
end of the
And I
episode.
started laughing, and it was playing all the sad music, and I was
It's playing the
just
sad
laughing.
music as like the kid's like crying. He's still like covered in
The
piss.
police,
And the police
yeah.
show up and they're like, "You're under arrest for the thing you just were found out about."
Also, he killed a guy
He did kill him
to the death
but
for money.
he's 20 years old. Like, he's probably the
Bro,
one-
at that point, just be like, no, I'd rather take the child.
My
porn
favorite
charges,
concept of Black
honestly.
Mirror-
That's what I said. Like
Yeah.
I literally like I was talking to someone about
Like,
Black
there
Mirror,
comes
and
a
I was
point
like,
where the stuff you're doing is worse than the stuff
yes,
they're blackmailing
that's
you
exactly
for.
what I said. I was talking to someone about Black Mirror, and I was literally like,
You and I have also
literally
discussed
at the-
like, what if
yeah.
a minor is looking at minor?
Literally at the very
stuff.
beginning, I was like at that point, like murder's a worse charge. Like just. At the very beginning, I would have just came clean and just been like, listen, you're a minor, and you're doing a crime that is very, very bad for people that over the age of 18, and you're under the age of 18. It's bad, but you're not going to be called a pedophile because you're also a minor.
Yeah.
It's just weird. And
You're still gonna get charges, like the dude at my school. You guys know the story of the dude at my school that got like
no,
150 charges of child porn against him.
Oh no! All right,
What?
You're gonna have to tell this story.
Okay.
You can't just
So,
say that and then be like,
I'm not
"Alright."
gonna say any names, and if I do accidentally say a name,
We'll switch that with Brock.
Yeah, well,
Brock.
yeah. Can you give me
Here.
give me a good Brock right now?
Brock.
All right, thank you. That's
Okay,
what we're
cool.
replacing with.
So there's a student at my school, and and he had a girlfriend, and the girlfriend sent him nudes, as the kids do these days.
Yeah, as kids do, which is stupid.
As kids, as you do.
As responsible teenagers do, and never backfires on anyone.
But it
so she
always
sends
does.
him nudes, and then they break up. Big oopsie daisies, and dude. I mean, I can't remember. I don't know.
You're
who broke
waiting.
up with who? All I know is that he sent his friends the nudes.
Oh no, go around the other way.
So I think there was like four or
He
five
sent
of
it
his
of
friends
his- of his
that he
girlfriend?
sent all her nudes to.
Oh no.
And
It was
I'm
found
guessing.
out, and the dude got a charge of child pornography.
Of course.
Not just for every single nude he had on his phone, but for every single nude he sent to his friends.
Good.
Yeah, because you're technically dispensing child pornography.
As
Yeah.
you do. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so-
dude ended up with over 100 counts of child pornography against
So
him.
I'm guessing
He is in high school.
I'm guessing his life.
Yes.
It's
Like he has to spend half of the day like because he was in one of my classes last year, and like in the middle of the class every day, if he was even there,
Discharge. Instantly
like the
kill us.
SRO officer would come in and get him.
For what?
I don't know, to take him
Escort him.
somewhere else.
Wow, that's
What?
that's terrible.
Yeah. And
That's why you
and
don't do
this
that.
happened freshman year. He dude was a freshman when it happened.
Yeah.
This is why you don't do that. This is why you be smart.
Kyle, you're trying to. What? Oh yes! Motor drive.
I hope it's an electric gym.
Oh yeah.
Wait, why are you hitting electric with electric?
Because he's also water.
He's not.
He is.
He's pure electric.
He's an electric eel.
No, he's just an electric
He's
with
pure
a.
electric.
He's an electric with levitate.
He's an electric eel.
No, he's
an
an electric with
electric
levitate
with levitate.
normally. That's why he
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's why everyone hates him.
Yeah, he doesn't have a weakness.
What is an eel?
But he's a floating eel. It's not Cade.
But
It's just
steel is heavier than feathers.
stuff.
Steel's heavier than feathers.
One of my favorite
I
concepts.
should totally make the next gym.
One of my favorite concepts of Black Mirror was time jail. That was hilarious.
Oh
Yeah,
my
oh,
gosh, you've told me about time jail before. What
Oh,
a
yeah.
horrifying concept.
Yeah,
Literally-
they imprison a man. They set the speed to 1 second is 10,000 years, and
Yeah.
they're like, all right, see you next Christmas, and they just leave it on. Like man's has lived through multiple universes and
So,
collapsed.
also, every time he destroys his radio, the music gets louder.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What?
Yeah, he's
He's
stuck
got
in
a
a room with the
radio
radio playing music, like Christmas music, over and over on loop.
Yeah.
That's how you drive
The
someone
same
insane.
song.
Yeah,
The same song.
and if he destroys the radio, it gets louder.
Louder.
And he breaks it enough to where it's like incredibly loud.
You just gotta live with it.
And he's banging on the window and it zooms
And
out.
in the room that he's in,
So
it's not his house. It's the house of the person he murdered. So yeah, tormented for your crimes.
Well,
So-
he murdered someone. That's fair.
So it's
Why
so-
did he murder him?
So here,
Because so it exists in a world where you can block people in real life. That's the whole thing. Girl he's with, he basically.
are you gonna fight that guy after like that clears up?
It's worth it.
Yeah.
So he gets a girl pregnant, and it's like his daughter, obviously.
He does something.
But the girl is like she's mortified by this, so she just blocks the guy, so he's not allowed to see his daughter. So time passes, and he's like, oh, see his daughter. Problem is like since she blocked him by proximity, her daughter is also blocking him. So she grows up. She's like 8 years old. Finally, the mother dies. The girl's no longer. So he visits his daughter on Christmas, which she's been doing every single year since she was born. And she's finally no longer blocked. So she's no longer static. She looks like a person. And he looks at her.
It's like an Asian girl.
It's an Asian girl. He's not Asian.
It's not his
So
daughter.
the whole time, the girl broke up with him because
She
she
was
cheated on him, and she didn't want him to see that it wasn't his daughter. So, obviously, the next proximity is he runs in the house and murders the father of the girl.
Well, duh.
oh, and then to make things
Dude
worse,
gets time jail for that. What the
No,
fuck?
He gets time jailed.
to make things worse, the daughter, the little granddaughter, runs out into the snow to get help, and she dies.
Yeah, she dies. She walks
And
out
they blame
into the,
him for the murder.
She walks out into the blizzard.
Yeah, to get help.
look for help. And
The
that
daughter
girl-
does?
Yeah, the little Asian girl walks out into the blizzard to go get help because the grandfather's not responding and she's too young enough to understand death.
Yeah.
So she dies in the blizzard. So they basically get this guy to interrogate
In a time jail
in
setting.
time jail setting, which the set of the time jail is just the house that he murdered the grandfather.
Also, the guy who's
And he has
interrogating
amnesia,
him
so he has
also
no
is
idea.
terrible.
So he thinks it's his house, and he's just been living with this guy for months and
Oh no,
months.
they extract his consciousness. Like the real him is sitting in a jail
wait,
cell.
wait.
Right.
So,
It's very confusing. Yes.
Right.
you're saying grandfather.
Yes.
Granddad.
The grandfather of the little Asian girl.
Okay.
So the
father
woman
of
who cheated.
His father-in-law, if they would have gotten married. Like his girlfriend's dad.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
taking care of the girl because his girlfriend is dead now. So the block wears off.
And so
That's
So okay. So let me see if I got this straight. So the dude has a wife. The wife.
not
leaves
a
him
wife. They were never.
they
Okay.
might have gotten.
But she leaves him because she's pregnant, and then she goes and she lives
She
presumably
leaves-
with an Asian man.
Well, she leaves him because she gets pregnant and she knows it's not his kid.
Yeah.
So she leaves him because she doesn't want to realize.
And then
that
he starts
she
stalking her.
He starts stalking her because he thinks it's her child or his child, so he has a right to know her. So years and years pass. She passes away from like a car crash or something like that. So the way this universe works is if the person that blocked you dies, the block goes off.
Yes.
So because the block wears off, the block that was inherited by the daughter also wears off.
Yes.
So he can see the daughter.
Well, what I'm confused with is the grandfather.
The grandfather's-
So, the grandfather
That's
is
just the dad of the wife.
The dad of the
girlfriend.
The girlfriend.
He's just
Wait,
taking
talk to
care
the
of
nurse.
So the dad of the daughter was never anywhere. It's just a random dude.
Yeah.
So why would he kill the grandfather if he
It might
wasn't
heal
the
you.
one?
Because he's mad.
He was angry.
He's angry, and he's the closest non-child.
Damn, that shit sucks though. I'm not gonna lie.
My favorite part.
It literally is. So
That's what I was
He's being
confused about.
interrogated for the whole episode, and he's slowly recalling his memories, and then finally
He admits to it.
He realizes the setting he's in is the one where he killed the grandfather. He recognizes the clock
Yeah.
that goes off when the old man died,
Yeah.
because it goes off in the time jail setting. So he's like, "Oh, I've already found all the information I need to. See you later." And then they leave him, and then they're like, "Your punishment is time jail." And they set it to 10,000 years and leave him. So like over the weekend, Christmas happens, and when they return, they turn off time jail. So 2 days happens.
And
So go ahead and get out your phone, do some math
I,
here.
that's
Do some math
many
here.
years?
It's
How many? So
How
every
many
second.
10,000 years per second. So go ahead and do the math. 60
Seconds?
seconds in a minute.
He's just looking.
Times. Well, hold on. Just do
Okay.
how many
He's-
seconds is in a day?
My favorite part of the episode actually comes before that.
How many seconds in a day? How many seconds in a day?
172,800.
Now go to your calculator.
Here, let me multiply it from my phone. Here, go back to that.
All right, 172,800. All right, 2 days now. So now it's not 172,000.
No, that is 2 days.
Okay,
That is
so
2 days.
172,800 times
You just add
10,000.
4 zeros to it.
times.
That's how many years pass in his universe. So
10 billion.
yeah, 17 billion years passes
over the
in
course
this
of like you waking up and sleeping for 2 days.
Yeah, and then they finally let him out of time jail. So you can't, you don't
Well, they
starve,
clone his
you don't-
his
you don't-
consciousness.
Yeah, you
So the
can't
real him's in
die.
a jail cell.
You can't die because it's just your his consciousness is like he's basically a husk of a man.
Yeah.
So his real
Well,
consciousness.
no. Because early on in the episode, this is the part that I like. There's a guy who worked for a company. There's a girl who signed up for some
Yeah,
experimental
so
thing.
in order to gain the guy's trust, the man that's interrogating him,
He tells him
basically-
his
he tells
story.
him the story about how things work in the time jail. He explains how it works by explaining this girl this concept. So basically, you can take.
She
your
goes in for
conscience-
surgery, and
can-
they clone
yeah.
her consciousness. They're gonna put it in a machine in her house, and she has to basically work there for her real self.
Yeah.
So he says, hey, let me give you the rundown.
The concept is
You make toast.
no. Okay, explain it in a way that doesn't make it sound like it's written by a 5-year-old. So
It's cloning a
so
consciousness.
Who knows what you like better than you?
Yeah, that's
So
what it
if you
is.
have a smart home, why have an AI run it? Why not just have yourself run it? Well, because you're too busy to run it. It's a smart home. So what do? You clone your consciousness
I mean, that's
and you
all.
put it in a smart home device. Problem.
Free
it
will.
Thinks it's a person.
Yeah,
So it has free will. So he has to break that free will. So what he does is when he meets this new being, he's like, all right, do you want to work? You want to make toast for yourself? And they're like, no, let me out of this place. So they're like, all right.
Fuck
See
you.
He's like, all right, see you in a couple months. And then he lets months pass.
In like
with
2 seconds,
nothing.
and he just starts-
Isolation. No sound. Nothing to pass the time. They go
And she
crazy.
can't breathe,
Yeah, they can't breathe. They literally.
but you can't die.
They just over the course of like all this time, they go insane. And they break.
And then
like,
you're
I'll do
just eating,
anything.
like,
give me
toast.
something to do. And he goes, all right, make their toast.
And it's like, yes.
So that's the concept of
Why?
time jail.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
Black
super
Mirror.
fucked
Black
up.
Mirror, baby.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
One of the
a
only
whole
good
ass
episodes.
dude.
One of the only
That's
good
a whole ass
episodes.
dude in that toaster.
17 billion years passed because he was mad.
Yeah.
How dare you act
One,
out of
one
out
of the only
anger.
good ending episodes was Hang the DJ.
Wait, have I seen this one yet?
That was the love one.
the love one.
There's one where it's like a dating app.
Oh, I probably haven't seen that one.
Okay.
The worst episode is
Lesbian Cyber Heaven.
Lesbian Cyber Heaven.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So
watch
whenever-
Black Mirror. It's a good show.
Yeah, I'm not gonna explain anything other than the fact that like literally it describes itself. Lesbian Cyber Heaven. By the way,
It's not
Tom, you're
even an
right,
interesting
she does heal you.
episode. Because, okay, the description, it promised me something more. It said it's a romance that breaks space and time. I'm like, oh boy, what's it going to be about? And it's just lesbian cyber heaven.
Yeah, it's Lesbian Cyber Heaven.
And I was very disappointed in
Why
that
are you
because
surprised, Kyle? It's Black Mirror. Lesbian Cyber Heaven. It's like watching an episode of Steven Universe.
they're going to sing their way out of the problem.
Butt face!
Oh, yeah. Or like Peter Griffin with the ball chin.
Butt face.
Yeah, is that the joke?